Hey everyone, I'm going to talk to you a bit about Marco Polo Season 2, which just landed on Netflix in its entirety. I'm not going to go into full spoilers for this little video recap review here, so you can have not seen anything or just watch a couple episodes. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I'm just going to talk about broader themes, what I thought of the season as a whole. I watched all 10 episodes. It is improved over Season 1. Marco Polo still continues to have great fight scenes, impressive scope and grandeur and its production value and landscapes and so on. But how it improved really over Season 1 was the fact that it became more of a true ensemble this year and didn't rely on Marco Polo, the least interesting and most bland character on the show, the titular character, unfortunately, the face of the series. It didn't rely on him to act as our audience surrogate / gateway into this world. We're now a part of it, and we can just invest in the side characters, who are no longer side characters, on their own. We don't need Polo around to witness them or judge them or offer his opinions on them. Polo is still around. He has his own storylines going on off to the side. He's the most unimportant cog now. He's sort of used to fill in gaps here and there. But everyone else really sort of rises up and takes the reins of the story, and that's how this season improved over the first year. Benedict Wong's Kublai Khan continues to be great. He's still really the heart and center of the story, which makes sense given of how Kublai Khan himself makes himself the center of his own world and surrounds himself with all these people, whether he's sort of captured or conquered them or they're his bastard sons or whatnot. So that makes sense, but then you're able to enjoy a lot of these characters more outside of Polo's orbit. Characters like Kokachin, Byamba, Ahmad, Jingim, Chabi, you start liking them a lot more and investing in them a lot more on their own. And so that's sort of a way that this season sort of triumphs in a way, becoming a true ensemble and not relying on the gateway character of Polo to sort of lead us into this. In fact, things really kind of fall flat whenever Polo's on screen. But, so within that improvement, there's still, really recognizable sort of tired themes of power, honor. There's nothing new under the sun here. The Mongolian and Chinese sort of ancient history setting is interesting. It's not something you're going to see in TVs or movies all that often, if ever. So that's new, but these are stories that we've seen told in different settings before: backstabbing, betrayal, rise to power, the cost of power, hard decisions you have to make. This is really sort of well-worn territory. So Polo continues to be a good, not great series. The stories will grab you here and there, but then other things will just sort of like land with a little bit of a flat thud. But again, the ensemble here is really what is the star of the show now, and the fact that they were able to recognize that Polo can just sort of blend into the background a bit more is a great thing, because the show is better for it. You could read my full review on IGN.com, spoiler-free review of all 10 episodes. Within that, there's a link to a spoiler page where I talk more about the ending and some specific plot details for those of you who have watched all 10 episodes. I gave the season a 7.4, which is a higher score than Season 1, most, of course, due to the fact that Polo, now, you can sort of take him or leave him. Every time they tell Polo that you can get out of here, I kind of want him to. I kind of want him to leave and go back home to Venice, because the show doesn't need him. So yeah, what did you guys think? Stay tuned to IGN for all Marco Polo news.